What if understanding the science of human connection could transform your career, social life, and happiness? In social chemistry, Marissa King explores the power of networks and how they shape our lives in ways we often overlook. The author argues that the quality of our relationships, not just the quantity, can profoundly impact our success and well-being. This audiobook summary, by AudiblePages, will dive into each chapter, unpacking the author's insights into the types of networks, strategies to nurture relationships, and how to leverage social chemistry for personal and professional growth. By the end, you'll have actionable tools to cultivate a network that aligns with your goals and enhances every aspect of your life. Chapter 1. The 3 types of networks. The author begins by introducing the 3 core types of networks: Expansionist, Convening, and Brokerage. She explains how each type of network functions and the unique benefits it provides. Expansionist networks are broad, convening networks are deep, and brokerage networks bridge diverse groups. The author emphasizes that understanding your network type can help you identify strengths and gaps. Imagine the possibilities if you knew exactly how to build the right network for your goals. The author teaches that by understanding your network structure, you can make more intentional choices. Assess your current network to see if it aligns with your needs. Do you need more breadth, depth, or a mix of both? Adjust your approach accordingly. Chapter 2. The Science of Connection. In this chapter, the author delves into the science behind social interactions. She explains how human connection activates specific areas of the brain, releases feel-good hormones like oxytocin, and impacts our health and longevity. The author underscores that quality connections can reduce stress and improve mental health. Consider how much richer your life would be if you prioritized meaningful connections. The author teaches that social chemistry isn't just a skill, it's essential for well-being. Focus on quality over quantity in your social interactions. Engage in deep, meaningful conversations to strengthen your bonds. Chapter 3. Building an expansionist network. The author explains how to create and maintain an expansionist network. She discusses the importance of casting a wide net, making connections across various fields, and continuously expanding your social circles. This network type is particularly beneficial for those looking to access new opportunities and ideas. Imagine how many opportunities would come your way if your network was diverse and expansive. The author teaches that an expansionist network thrives on curiosity and openness. Challenge yourself to meet new people regularly. Attend events, join new groups, and be open to connecting with people outside your usual circles. Chapter 4. Deepening connections in a convening network. This chapter focuses on building depth within a convening network. The author explains that convening networks are close-knit and built on trust, making them ideal for emotional support and collaboration. She shares tips for nurturing deep relationships through consistency, reliability, and vulnerability. Think about how supported and connected you'd feel with a strong convening network. The author teaches that deep connections are a source of resilience and loyalty. Invest time in your closest relationships. Schedule regular check-ins and prioritize quality time with those who matter most. Chapter 5. Leveraging a brokerage network. The author discusses how to build and leverage a brokerage network, which connects different groups and perspectives. She explains that brokers facilitate the flow of ideas and resources between groups, making them valuable in innovative and leadership roles. The author provides strategies for becoming an effective broker by bridging diverse social circles. Consider how influential you'd be if you could connect people and ideas across different domains. The author teaches that brokerage networks amplify creativity and collaboration. Identify gaps in your network where you could serve as a bridge. Introduce people from different backgrounds who might benefit from each other's perspectives. Chapter 6. The Art of Small Talk. This chapter dives into the importance of small talk in social interactions. The author explains that small talk serves as a foundation for building rapport and trust, setting the stage for deeper connections. She shares techniques for initiating and sustaining engaging conversations. Imagine how comfortable and confident you'd feel in any social setting with effective small talk skills. The author teaches that small talk is an essential tool for opening doors to new relationships. Practice asking open-ended questions to encourage conversation. For example, instead of asking, "How's work?" try, "What's the most interesting thing happening at work right now?" Chapter 7. Navigating Social Clusters. The author explores the concept of social clusters and how they affect our networks. She explains that people naturally form clusters based on shared interests, backgrounds, or values. While clusters provide comfort and familiarity, they can also limit our exposure to new ideas. Think about how diverse and enriching your network would be if you engaged with multiple clusters. The author teaches that expanding beyond your main cluster can open your mind to new perspectives. Step outside your usual social groups. Join a club, attend an event, or engage with people who have different backgrounds or interests. Chapter 8. The impact of digital connections. This chapter examines the role of technology in networking. The author explains that while digital platforms offer unprecedented connectivity, they also come with challenges, such as superficial connections and digital fatigue. She discusses how to use technology effectively without compromising the quality of your relationships. Consider how much more meaningful your online connections would be if you approach them with intention. The author teaches that technology is a tool to enhance, not replace, authentic interactions. Limit passive scrolling and focus on engaging meaningfully online. Use digital platforms to maintain existing relationships and forge new connections with people who share your values. Chapter 9. Overcoming networking anxiety. The author addresses networking anxiety and provides techniques to overcome social fears. She explains that many people feel self-conscious or nervous in networking situations, but this can be managed by reframing networking as an opportunity to learn and connect genuinely. Imagine how liberated you'd feel if networking felt natural and enjoyable. The author teaches that networking is less about impressing and more about connecting authentically. Shift your focus from yourself to others in networking settings. Approach each interaction with curiosity and aim to learn something new about the person you're speaking with. Chapter 10. Sustaining and evolving relationships. In the final chapter, the author emphasizes the importance of sustaining and evolving relationships. She explains that strong networks require ongoing maintenance and adaptation to remain valuable. The author offers advice on nurturing relationships over time, even as life circumstances change. Imagine the depth and richness of a well-maintained network that grows with you. The author teaches that relationships are dynamic and need regular attention to stay strong. Check in with people periodically, even if it's just a quick message to see how they're doing. Show genuine interest in their lives and be supportive of their goals and milestones. Practical advice and wrap-up. Marissa King's Social Chemistry provides an insightful look into how we build and benefit from our networks. By understanding the types of networks, Expansionist, Convening, and Brokerage, you can create connections that support your personal and professional goals. Remember, a network isn't just a list of contacts. It's a living, evolving ecosystem that shapes your life. Start today by assessing your network. Do you need to expand, deepen, or bridge different social groups? Whatever your goals, cultivating intentional connections will empower you to thrive in every area of life.